Hello and welcome. My name is Brianda Hernandez Rosales, and in this six-part video series, I will be talking about the feasibility of rainwater harvesting in arid environments. This is a collaborative project with Native Waters on Arid Lands. Here's a quick outline of the different videos in this series. Part 1 will be a quick and simple introduction. Part 2 will be going over the rainwater harvesting equation to determine the amount of volume that can be collected. Part 3 will look at the aquacrop model. Part 4 will be an overview of determining the area that can be cultivated solely using the harvested rainwater. Part 5 will look at the cost and maintenance to implement a rainwater harvesting system. And in Part 6, I will be doing a run-through example based out of northwestern Arizona on the Wallapai Indian Reservation. So a little bit of background on the project. As I mentioned, it is a collaborative effort with Native Waters on Arid Lands, or NWAL. NWAL is a coalition of different scientific researchers, extension agents, and tribal members that work together in understanding the impacts of climate change and try to find and adopt solutions to these problems to make these communities more climate resilient. As for me, I am a recent graduate of the Graduate Program of Hydrologic Sciences from the University of Nevada, Reno, where I researched the feasibility and implementation for rainwater harvesting in Peach Springs, Arizona on the Wallapai Reservation. Due to the results and the nature of the project, there was a lot of interest in us developing these do-it-yourself videos. So interested communities or interested parties could kind of determine if harvesting rain is feasible in their area. However, before we move forward, it is very important for you to understand the regulations and legality of rainwater harvesting in your state and or tribal community. The U.S. Department of Energy and Efficiency and Renewable Energy has a rainwater regulation map that shows you the different regulations for each state. However, this is for the states. So if you are trying to determine if it is culturally acceptable or if it's legal on your tribal community or sovereign nation, it is up to you to determine that information. So I will be clicking on this link to kind of show you a little bit of the website. So in this website, you can see it's the Rainwater Harvesting Regulations map. As you can see, it is a view of the United States. If you hover over any states, you can kind of see that the little panel props open on the right side. So I'm going to click on California since that's where I'm currently located. You do get some quick information about the regulations in California, as well as some additional information here. So the regulatory programs like legislation that gives you the information on rainwater harvesting legality, as well as other technical resources from various entities to kind of give you guidance on developing your own rainwater harvesting system. So like I mentioned, this was a really quick and simple introduction into this six-part series. If you are still interested, please move on to part 2, where we will be looking at determining the volume that you can collect by using the rainwater harvesting equation. If you have any questions about this project, please feel free to contact me, bnhernandez90@outlook.com, or feel free to contact Dr. McCarthy and or Dr. Lutz at their respected emails. Thanks.